Hey guys, what's going on? I'm just doing a quick update on the open house that's been going on this week for NetBear's Daily Profits Live service. So a lot of you guys are in the Profit Surge Trader, and you might not have had a chance to check it out yet. So trying to do a daily review of like the trades he does in Daily Profits Live. I'm in both, and honestly, like until he changed his strategy recently, I would say that Profit Surge Trader was a much better value for money service. It being so low cost. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can get Nate Bear, his Profit Surge Trader service, all the track record and the full review here. Nate Bear's famous for taking 37,000 and turning it into 2.7 million just in 4 years. So this guy knows what he's doing. He's had a bit of a rough time in this service over the last couple of weeks as the market turns over, but he's really starting to find his footing again. And you can check out his best possible deal for the NetBear Profit Surge Trader service right here, or any of the links within this article. I'm trying to keep a complete track record of everything he does, like I do with all the services that I review for complete transparency. So definitely check it out. There's some interviews with him by me in here, so me interviewing him, and also some journalists as well that are much better known, that have more credentials to interview somebody than I do. So definitely check this out. I think it's something that you'll really enjoy. It's only $179 at the moment. It probably will go up in the future, and I think it's something that you guys would really benefit from. So check that out for sure. And so let's have a look at Daily Profits Live. So this is the services I'm in. So Monument Traders Alliance is this awesome company with all these different potential services. I'm in all of them apart from this one. So I'm in the War Room with Kareem and Brian. I'm in the Catalyst Cashouts Live, which is really awesome. I'll leave a link in the description for that as well. I'm in Profit Surge Trader, which has been great. Like I said, there's been a couple of losing weeks, so it's been a little frustrating on that one, but that's what happens. You have drawdowns in trading, right? That's what happens. So what I'm talking about today is Daily Profits Live. This is his premium service. This is where he streams live every day for several hours a day. And this week he's just been killing it. He's changed his strategy to adapt to the market, and he's doing really well. So I did a video yesterday about it, so you can check that out. But today I just wanted to go through some of the trades that he did or closed from yesterday. So wanted to start here. I'm in Central Time, so these are actually an hour different, right? So this is actually 9:20 Eastern. So if you think things look a bit weird, like how's he closing like lottos at 8:31 a.m., that's actually 9:31. So he closed it right at the market open. So if we go back here, I talked about his Amazon put credit spread, 20% yesterday. His SPY flies for 110% yesterday as well. I mean, this guy's just killing it. He's just absolutely killing it. And so here's where he talked about high risk lotto calls on easy for me to say, RILY, Riley calls. And he didn't have a lot to say about them. Maybe he talked about them in the chat. I wasn't able to get in the chat and listen, but he basically said they have a 75% short float here, and the market looks like it wants to squeeze, which it did today. So this is a high risk trade, but I'm going to go over it live when I'm back on the mic, looking for a short dated lotto in this as well. So he did an overnight trade on this, even though the expirations were actually out in May. He did the 22 calls and he averaged in for an average of somewhere about a dollar, right, for this to. So he went on to kill it all day yesterday with the SPYs and stuff and his Amazons. And so then he also did these DG puts. It looks like he's not closed those yet. So maybe he did. Let's have a look through it today. So the first big thing was, and you saw that in the thumbnail no doubt, is he got 1130% on RILY lotto calls. So they went to $8, which is just insane. And so that was for one of them actually. He's keeping the 5-3 calls as well. So this is a little bit more complex than I'm making it sound. You can see these things. But if you look at the chart, basically the market gapped up. And so did Riley. So boom, look at that move all the way up. And this is the 4-hour chart. So this was the first candle. So if you're getting out up here, like you're talking like a 10 like 10 to like a 15-point move on the underlying on volatile option stocks. It's totally fantastic. So if we look at SPY, let's see how much SPY actually gapped up. I don't think it was anything much, but I haven't been paying a lot of attention to the market today. So SPY today on the daily, let's just go. It was more of a slow grind by the looks of it. One day. Yeah, so we didn't actually get much movement on SPY, but the market has been rebounding in general, so that helped these particular calls that he had on Riley. So pretty fantastic. That DG I mentioned from the other overnight hold, so from yesterday, also 45%. So this guy is just, I mean, he's just killing it. I think he's losing on these VRTs though. So you can see here, well, let's have a look at DG a little bit more. See what he said about DG. So willing to buy up to 5 of these, starting with just one contract. Playing the 30-minute A plus bear setup. So now that is interesting. So this is the first time I've seen him playing a bearish squeeze. So people keep asking me, well, does he only do bullish squeezes? Well, no, he does bearish squeezes as well. So this is a 30-minute A plus bearish setup. And that actually played out really nicely today because that was overnight. And he was able to take profits on the DG shortly after the open here at 45%. So taking the small, he put in inverted small win here, so 45%. I guess it's small compared to the 1130% is pretty good. So none of these trades have been taken, by the way. I'm in both services, but I'm reviewing so much stuff, I tend to just go through and show you guys what happened, and so you can make a decision on whether it's something you want to get involved with or not. So VRT is one that I think people are a little bit bitter about because all this winning and then suddenly one comes along and I think it's down quite a bit. So VRT was an earnings plays, buying calls, $100 calls at 155 again for May. And so you can see the great earnings are up almost 2x the expected move. I'm looking at this as a post-earnings profit surge candidate. So that is what he does in PST, Profit Surge Trader. So let's go and look at VRT and see what he's talking about. So you can see this big move up. The problem is the candle closed down and it's down post-market as well here. So you can see people that are buying this yesterday, or today, sorry, might have bought in amongst this candle, this big green candle, right? Imagine you, oops, I'm trying to drag this. If you tried to buy, say up here, buy the calls, and then it had closed, closed down here, and then post-market it's already down, you'd be a little bit annoyed. So he's looking for this to continue up as a profit surge trading thing. He's in very early though, so I wouldn't be too worried about it, to be honest. Like, he's in it, he's willing to buy up to 10. I think he knows he's in early and this could happen, so that's why he's going to average in. So you start to average in already. So he's now long 3 at 130. I probably shouldn't be showing you guys these trades because they're open, but I don't think it matters that much. So you can see here he did a cost lotto. He's added more to VRT. So VRT really was chopping down all day. So he kept adding. He's doing another Riley lotto. He's adding to cost, closing another Riley lotto at 55% profit. So this guy was just raking it in on Riley over the last day or two. Another lotto here, he's scaling out, so 300% on Riley, and plus 30% on cost as well. So, I mean, this is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, everything has been a winner so far, except for VRT, which he is currently down on. So, if you're watching this, I don't mean to give away some of his trade secrets or his proprietary stuff, but VRT is looking like it's going to be a really nice earnings winner, where we basically see a big gap up after earnings and then a continuation to the upside. Currently it's down pre-market, so maybe we're going to see a dip and then a continuation up over the next week or two as time goes on, but it's pretty interesting to see this in real time. So that's what we do in Profit Surge Trader. Again, I'll leave a review to Profit Surge Trader right here in the description below. Make sure you check it out, and I think you'll find it pretty interesting. But so far, I've been really impressed with what I've seen in Daily Profits Live. I think he's adapted to the market well. I think the people that maybe dismissed it during the downturn are probably going to be kicking themselves in the nuts at the moment, because like, you have to stick with the plan. You can't just take some trades and then say, oh, it's not working. You got to stick with it. He's obviously making a ton of money at this point, so hopefully you guys are going to start trading again with him. And if you aren't a member yet, I'll leave a link in the description below where you can join the Daily Profit Lives with Nate Bear. Alright, hopefully that's helpful, and I'll talk to you guys soon.